months ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They open the conference championship game with a pass. First play taking a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The offense was set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Turner trying to create good field position. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he threw it. He's got it in the open. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Red Raiders are looking to keep this drive going. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This is becoming a long drive. Here's play number 9. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tiny space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Motion by the back, defense better. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Defense is coming after him. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. That pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And they'll give it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the flat by the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Caught by the receiver. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's fourth down. The Red Raiders will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Replay goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And that one's picked off. What a play.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. We'll check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. And the Red Raiders begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He hands it off from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is that offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Crosses the 35.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Finds an open target on the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down. But how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings out fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Pass would end in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Longhorns hung the line, looking to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. We finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone for the touchback. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs, they can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here, they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle.
The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's got room to run. Slides down to avoid the tackle. That costly penalty gives the offense a new set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Fighting him off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the out route. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Press coverage now from these DBs. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going. The Red Raiders getting set on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Could take it all the way. The 50. Past the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Across the 30. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this 1st half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this 1st half.
Extra point puts them up 9 now. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. kick it deep to begin the second half.
Texas.
He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Powering through.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Boy, you almost feel bad for the running back here. There's just nowhere to go. He ends up trying to bounce it to get to the outside on the draw, but the defense covered up all the gaps and made that impossible. It's another nice job by this defense.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. To try a downfield shot, that's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. Catch made on the left side. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the Red Raiders will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down.
Well, you talk about a corner who isn't afraid to come up and hit someone. Great play on the outside to wrap the pitch man up.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. We could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. The offense will take their first time out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. The Red Raiders will line up to boot it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. They'll kick it away here. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Going for a big play downfield. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play.
The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and he very nearly threw a
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series. He almost threw another one.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Oh, what a grab!
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
He's got the first. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Texas. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Just what a play by this quarterback. 1 second, he's surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team brings down the returner. Throw now on first down. The ball is caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it on the left sideline for a huge gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
No gain on the play.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
And the Red Raiders are going to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on first down.
Here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Quick dart to the right. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Leaning on the run game here late. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Pass rush gets home.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Returner decides to field it. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? And finally, he's looking deep down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking deep again. He's got it to the left side for a big gain. And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
And this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Touchdown, Longhorns. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go. It's what you hope for. 4th quarter, 1-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Turn starts inside the 15. He's tackled at the 34 after a decent hit return there. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Try to run it up to Noto, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking right, this one caught. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to clinch the conference championship.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And the quarterback will take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.